Namaste world! How y'all doing? I'm the happiest person on earth right now. Why? It's because of I'm home right now. As you all know that I'm water sign, right? And right now I'm exactly closer to the water, next to the water under a palm tree, living my life freely. So today I want to tell you all is that I love you and I hope you had such a beautiful day. And whatever you are going through, we are about to clear them up, the clouds. And I know it's been a little bit long time till I appear. It's because of I've been traveling, so long journey till north to south right now, as you all can see. It's a little bit journey right here. So right now I am home. So right now I am about to clear up your clouds with the beautiful ultimate universal truth of self and sending tons of love. So right now, how are you all? How are you all? I am happy. Hey! Receive this unconditional love right now. So right now I want to tell you all, you are not your senses or your emotions. It's, it's because of we end up taking everything so personal, and we suffer a lot. Hi, peace and love. So we suffer a lot because we get too attached to our emotions, our thoughts, our experiences, our senses. So today I want to break it down to you all by saying is that you are not your senses. You are not your senses. You are not your emotion. Why? Because God don't have any emotion. God don't have any senses. God don't need to drink. God don't need to breathe. God don't need to do any of this. But our body does it. Our body carry emotions. Yes. Our mind have this different kind of thoughts. Yes. But God within, the soul within the body, they don't need any of it. That's why lots of people, the greatest example that I can give to you all, the breatharians. The breatharians, look, some people say, oh, if you don't eat or drink, you are going to die. But they are actually the greatest example on earth right now. They don't drinking any water, but they're still surviving. They're not eating any food, but they're still surviving. So now you just have to find the right control over your senses so that they don't rule you, but you rule them. And what does that mean? That means that you have to be super crystallized. You have to have super crystallized balance between your mind and body so that you can be strong enough to control your senses. You got me? Otherwise, your sense is going to control you and destroy your day. Destroy your day with different kind of thoughts, different kind of emotions. Because what creating your emotion, your thoughts? First of all, you have to think first, and whatever you're thinking, so now you have to believe in those thoughts in order to feel your emotions. You got me? So now you have to have super crystallized thoughts. We are having millions of thoughts at one time. And what's happening when we are having those thoughts? You start to follow one thought, and when you get dig into one thought, you have to know that you are not your thoughts. You are not your thoughts, first of all. Thoughts are happening automatically. Millions, trillions of the thoughts are coming from your programming science you've been fed. All the negative talking, where is it coming from? It's not you who is talking it. You are the one who is listening to it. You have to understand the difference between it. I am dig in the rabbit hole right now. So understand this, that you are not your thoughts. You are the one who is observing the thoughts. You are the one who is listening to the thoughts. Thoughts are happening naturally. Now you can have control over your thoughts, and you can have super crystallized thoughts. And how can you have it? There's many techniques like eating better, meditation, breathing techniques, doing yoga. So it just takes 5 minutes to start your day with very holistic and holy way. Means I'm gonna come to it later. First, I wanna make you to understand the full concept of these thoughts. Thoughts are happening. Millions, trillions of thoughts are coming based on your experiences from your programming science we've been kid. So now all these thoughts are happening. At the same time, there is also thoughts patterns that people are sending towards you. Now you're receiving all the messages. Me also, there are huge thought patterns, the consciousness itself, that we all souls are sending it out to the ether, so-called the sky, where whenever we think, we put it out to the universe. So now when you're in tune with, you may receive all this, and it can be negative and positive, Sometimes we receive extremely negative thought and we don't even know where it's coming from, but it's coming. So now let me dive deep into it. Is that the thoughts are happening. So what can you do with the thoughts? What can you do with the, first of all, what you can do with the thoughts? Not to follow your thoughts. You have to bring your awareness to the center of your soul. When you bring the awareness to the center of your soul, you become in the present moment. There is no thoughts, there is just your essence and presence of breathing. And how do you do it? Just the greatest simple is to bring your awareness to your breathing. As soon as you bring your awareness to your breathing, you wake up to the present moment. That's when all of your thoughts disappear. Even if it's for 5 minutes, you can hold into it, or 5 seconds. At least there is no thoughts for 5 seconds. And then what happens? The thoughts comes again, and you get tapped in it because it sounds interesting. You want to follow it. So in order to balance those, you just have to bring more of your awareness to the present moment. Now listen to this, the senses that we are feeling, means the emotions, oh, I want to eat, oh, I want to pee, oh, I need a lover, oh, I need this phone, oh, I need this house, oh, I need this car, oh, I need this, all these are desire, all these, you want something, right? You want all this. So all these are not coming from your soul. It's not coming from the God within you. It's coming from your thoughts, your emotion, your desires. So you just have to find the balance between your soul and all of these senses. Those senses are not you. Why? Because those senses exist in this body, and you are not your body. You are beyond your body. All the experience that we ever experience is not your experience. It's not you. It's not you at all. Who is it? Who is it? It's the body that experiences all this. You are the observer of your own experiences that you're experiencing, but you are not your experiences. So when we take so much personally, all these experiences like heart attack, oh, it happened to me for so many years ago. No. You just have to find the balance and really detach yourself from what you are not and find what you truly are. You are beyond all of your experiences. You are beyond your emotions. You are beyond your thoughts. You are the Supreme God itself, having this human experience. And you are not this human experience. You should enjoy your dark part and the brightest experiences in your life by knowing that that you are not none of this, but we become very attached to these things. We become very attached. When we become attached to our starting experiences from our past, when we become attached to people in our life, attached to certain things in our life, that's when we suffer. Suffering actually coming from attachment, because we are attached to certain things and we don't want to let go, and also we blame on ourselves. But actually, we should stop blaming on ourselves and dig in the soul. Because soul, there is only love. There is no blaming. There is no doubting. There is no emotion. So now, I can give you again the greatest example. Look at the breatharians, how they are living. They are not attached to any of their senses. Look at the people who are fasting every day. This is how we are making balance with our senses. Means one of the senses tell us, oh, I am hungry, give me food, I am thirsty, give me food. So now whoever is fasting, when we fast, we play with these senses. We tell our senses at that moment, we say, no, the senses, I am not you, I am beyond these senses. So now I am taking control over my senses when I fast. When I fast, I take control over my senses by realizing that I'm not my senses, so my senses cannot take control over me. Some people, they fast for over 40 days and nights. Means they only drink water. Some people, they don't fast. Their lifestyle is as a pranic lifestyle, breatharians. they don't eat, they don't drink. So now what they do? They are mastering themselves, means they reconnect back. It's easy to reconnect back and become one with your soul when you fast more often, when you let go of your desire and attachment. Means maybe you are loving something, maybe you are eating one thing daily because you love it so much. Now you just have to stop eating that thing, and by realizing that, no, now I have to let go of you. So this is how we practice. This is spiritual practice right here, okay? This is how we practice how to be more stronger with our senses. And what does that mean, being stronger? Not to feed our senses, but detach from our senses and reconnect back to our authentic self, which is our soul. And our soul don't have any desire. Our soul don't have any senses. Our souls are just the purest essence of God that is vibrating on supreme level of frequency. So now, through different techniques, through different techniques that we're doing in daily life, it can start with fasting. It start with changing your diet. So this is how we can take more control over and become more balanced spiritually and physically. You understand? So now, once you understand this, so how do we practice spirituality daily? Daily we can practice spirituality daily. Means, I can give you the greatest example. It means that if somebody done you wrong, if somebody done you wrong, that doesn't mean you, in your anger, going to harm them. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to bring yourself into the love frequency and you will show them the right way of love. You don't have to go into their temper. You can still stay. You can practice this daily. This is spiritual practices daily we are here to do. We are here to do. Every single day we wake up, we get a new chance to really practice the spirituality in our daily life, to be the image of God, to be in tune with soul. If somebody do you wrong, you don't do the same thing back. You do something beautiful towards them. When we look into the kids, if somebody give them a slap, they cry, oh, and same person give them chocolate. Now they become happy and be your best friends. Now you grown up, right? Now you grown up, and if somebody just say something, little thing to you, you don't want to talk to them for the rest of your life. So those are the things that we have to reconnect back. Means reconnect back to our inner child again, where it's all about love, where it's all about understanding of oneself and be the purest soul that we are. I know it's hard sometimes. It's very hard in this society with lots of bunch of people that are not connected to their souls. They are living from their ego. I understand this. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard for me too. But I know that I'm getting a second day, new chance, new beginning to really practice the spirituality within me. You got me? So just because you did something yesterday doesn't mean it's who you are today. You wake up, it's a new day for you, new life, new you for you. So now you practice spirituality daily, means you become the greatest version of yourself. You are not the person that you used to be yesterday. You are not the person that you used to be for some minutes ago. You are someone new today. But remember always, the purity of the soul never changes. It's internal, it's infinite, it's immortal. You cannot change the truth like you cannot change God. You cannot change the essence of God. Anything that is impermanent, like the nature itself, my hair, my skin, my body, all these are impermanent. One day they are going to disappear. So all these are going to change, like the weather is changing. Because Prakriti, in Sanskrit we say Prakriti, the nature itself, is changing. And you cannot change, you cannot control what is changing automatically. But you can change what is happening internal. You can change what's going on in your mind. You can change your thoughts. You can change your perception. You can change your life. You can change your mind and emotion. Why? Because you are the master of it. But what is happening outside of it, you cannot change. Like you can change. You can change your body as you're changing your body when it's get old. and then you're getting a new body. But you also can change your action, which is your karma, that makes you to have which body you want to have in your next lifetime. So, so now you just have to understand that you can change it. You can better it in every lifetime, in every new single day. So remember always is that you are not your senses, you are not your emotions, you are not your feelings, you are not that senses that is telling you, give me food, oh I need the cigarette to smoke, oh I need the drink to drink, oh I need this, I need that, I need a girl, I need a man, I need big house, I need this money. No, all of these are desires. You are not your desires. You are not your needs. You are beyond it. God don't need any of this. And you are the God within this body. Okay? So you don't need any of this, but you are having all these desires that is coming from this physical room. You are not your physical room. You are beyond it. You are not your hair. You are not your color. You are not your race. You are none of this. You are beyond it. But as we are in this Maya, so-called illusion, we have to deal with all these lower vibrational things that we're dealing with in this earth, because we are in this lower dimension. But we didn't came here to stay in this lower dimension all the time. We are here to vibrate what's beyond it. That's why I say practice spirituality. You are the spiritual. You are spiritual. You are the spirituality. All you have to do is just reconnect back to yourself. How do you do it? By balancing your mind and body. You don't have to balance your soul, because your soul is the balance. By balancing your mind and body, you are just going to remove all the clouds so that you can allow your soul, which is your true self, to shine, to just be the authentic self. You got me? That what's clouding us is the thoughts. It's all of your thoughts, all of your emotions, your experiences, your desire, your anxiety of your future, present, what happened in the past. All these cloud your soul. The soul is the light that is shining all the time. So now you're running around the clouds and you forget your true self, and you got distracted in what is illusion. And what is illusion? Is the life that you are living. What is illusion? All of your desires, all of your whatever you want. So now you just have to let go of it and reconnect back internal and find balance within in yourself. When you reconnect back to your soul, you smile to yourself. You laugh. Like me, I laugh. Sometimes people look at me like, oh, she's laughing alone. Yes, when we used to be little kid, when we used to be little kid, we used to laugh alone. We used to smile alone without any reason. That little child, look at the little child, purest essence of God, smiling for no reason, laughing for no reason. Why? Because they're talking to God. They're talking to themselves. They're the purest essence of God. So now you grown up, you do the same thing. People say, oh my God, something is wrong. This is crazy. Nobody's around and she's laughing. It's because of you forget your true self. Based on your experiences, based on all of your programming from the school, from parents and society. So now it's your turn to really reconnect back to your authentic self. I never grown up. I'm a little child. I don't grow up. My body may grown up, but this is impermanent. The soul is permanent. Okay? The soul is immortal. The soul is in the body. The body is not the soul. The soul living in the body. Without the soul, there will be no body. I will not be able to move. I will not be able to talk. So this body going to die. This body going to bye-bye. So now, what's permanent is immortal. Okay? So understand this and balance your emotions and senses. Okay? By liberating yourself from all the desires, the greatest way to do it, change your diet. Fasting. Go for juice fast, go for water fast, go for dry fast, or just follow the pyramids. If you are still eating meat, eat vegetarian diet. Slowly but surely from vegetarian you move to vegan. From vegan you go to raw vegan diet, and then fruitarian, and then monofruitarian, means only eating one fruit at a time. And then juice fast, and then you don't need anything. Because The God don't need anything. God don't need anything. So we have to master it. Where we come to the top of the pyramid, where we don't need anything. We are not our desires. We don't need anything. We're just, all we need is ourselves. That's it. That's it. And that's when we can be liberated from all of the suffering in our life and just be happy and laugh and smile for no reason. Look, this is my home. This is my home right now, guys. This is my home. I'm Water Sign and I am here. And hey, my friends, how are you all? I just want to send you lots of love and respect to you all. And now I am back and I will continue with my life and giving you lots of wisdom and knowledge that I am receiving from my crown chakra, because I'm one with the Supreme Source. I'm one with the Supreme Source. And every day's mantra is that, God, I allow my body to be the vessel for you. Allow me to help the kindred spirit that is here that needs my help. And I am here to help you all. It's not me, it's God within me that is helping itself through me by speaking in the ultimate truth of oneself. Because it's only one truth, and truth cannot be changed. Truth cannot be changed. What is not truth, you can change it, you can rewrite it over and over again. But truth cannot be changed. Why? Because it's the universal truth, and it's only one and only truth. You got me? So we all are the universe. Okay, there is no separation, we are all one. Look at this water. The sea is one, the water is one. So now you take one glass of water from the sea, so that glass becomes your body. Okay? The glass becomes your body, the elements. Okay? So now you are God in this body. You are not the glass. You are the sea itself. Remember that. So our body have lots of desires. Based on our karma, we experience things. And what is karma? Is action, right? So make sure to do good action so that you can receive good things in your life. When you do bad action, the karma will not leave you alone. This is the rules of universe. Remember that. So when you do good, you will receive good. When you do bad, you will receive bad. So let go of all of your greed. Let go of all of your anger. Let go of all of your separation. Let go of all of your suffering. And reconnect back to the oneness of self. There is no separation. There is still greed. If you look into someone and say, oh, that person is still eating meat. That person is still drinking and smoking. This is what is. That means that you are still in separation. As I'm growing and evolving, I'm realizing I also used to be in separation, but now I am vibrating on the oneness. That doesn't matter what the person do. You can be the inspiration for that person instead of bringing separation and run away from it. We are here to help each other. We are here not to judge on each other and bring separation. When we vibrate on oneness love frequency, there is no separation. There is understanding of oneself. So that's when we can be the inspiration for others just by being ourselves. But in this world right now, we have to be very strong enough to really deal with some part of us that is very unhealthy, that is not going to nurture our soul, but take away our peace of mind. That's why we can thank them for being here, because now we can be more stronger because of them. It's all about understanding, okay? So there you go. I'm gonna start my morning with mantra, chanting on mantra, and just meditate. This is my first day here. I just woke up. Home sweet home. See you all later. Please share this video. I'll be back soon. Alright? Know that. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May you be blessed, my love. I love you all.